Hello and welcome back in this very cool and very special video. So I received a cool, very cool requested engine by Mr. Atomic Nerd. He wanted the RB26DET. Yes, you are hearing it correctly. This is not the DETT engine. At first, I did not believe that there was an RB26DET because I've searched the Wikipedia under the RB section, and there is only, I think, the RB20, RB25 DET, but under the RB26 section they did not mention anything about a normal DET engine. There is only the DETT engine, but I'm not gonna argue. Mr. Atomic Nerd wanted this engine, and he told me actually in the comment section which Nissan Skyline actually came with this RB26DET engine. I forgot which version was that Nissan Skyline. If you think his engine is real or not, I would love to hear from you in the comment section. But anyway, I love all RBs, all the RB series, and I would love to do it and to hear one and to see one actually, even in real life, because it looks absolutely amazing even to this day in 2018. So let's start with the specs. The specs are very simple: inline 6 engine with cast iron block. We have 86mm on the bore and 73.7mm on the stroke, which equals 2569 cc, or according to Nissan 2.6 liter. We have a dual overhead camshaft with 4 valves per cylinder, aluminium head. Yes, we have a cast iron block and aluminium heads. We have also no variable valve lift here, and a forged steel crankshaft and lightweight forged connecting rods and lightweight forged pistons. Zero quality. The reason why I've chose these internals because according to Wikipedia, the RB26 came with I-beam connecting rods. And I-beam connecting rods means that we have to use lightweight forge, because as you can see here, exactly, give it an I-shaped cross section. These are the connecting rods, and the heavy-duty forged will give it that H-shaped cross section. So we have to use lightweight forge. And what goes with lightweight forge, because these can go all the way to 10,000 RPM. So I will give the engine also pistons that can go also to 10,000 RPM and a crankshaft that can also go to 10,000 RPM. So this is the combination that I chose here. Zero quality. 8.5 to 1 is the compression ratio. This is the official compression ratio for the RB26. We have 55 on the cam profile like Nissan wanted, between the normal and between the sporty and race section. It's in between. That's why it's an amazing engine. It's torquey, it's powerful, it's compact, it's good. Well, it's not really compact, it's tall, but you get the idea. Variable valve timing on all cams. Yes, this engine is equipped with variable valve timing at the time, and zero quality on the valves and heads and camshaft. We have a single turbocharger with ball bearing internals, 722 horsepower supporting intercooler. I know this is too much, but I had to use it so I can give the engine the correct power and torque. We have 44 on the compressor and 30.3mm on the turbine. Maxed out AR ratio with 14.7 psi of boost. A little bit too much of boost, I know that, but this way I can make the correct power and torque. Zero quality on the turbo. We have multi-point fuel injection, or you can call it EFI, MPEFI, with throttle per cylinder or individual throttle bodies, and of course standard intake manifold, because the engine came from the factory with plastic looking intake manifold, not a carbon fiber intake manifold, because if I choose performance, this will turn into a carbon fiber, and no, it will not look like factory stock. This way it looks plasticky, and the airbox itself is looking really like the factory. As you can see, plastic everything. We are using 91 octane fuel, regular one, nothing special. 13.3 is the air fuel ratio, a little bit too much fuel because I'm using multi-point EFI. If I was choosing direct fuel injection, yes, I would use much less fuel than this one, but EFI tend to use a little bit more fuel than DFI, because the EFI use injectors into the intake manifold, and the direct fuel injection inject fuel into the cylinder, into the combustion chamber directly. That's why this is more efficient than this one. Moving on, we have 52 on the ignition timing, in between, not really advanced, not really retarded. 7,000 is the official RPM limit with zero quality on the fuel system. We have short cast headers, single exhaust pipe. I'm using bypass valves here with 3-inch exhaust diameter or 76.2 millimeters. 3-way catalytic converter with no first muffler and straight through second muffler, as you can see. And this is the final result. 276.3 horsepower at 6,800 RPM like the real engine, 289.5 pound-feet of torque at 3,700 engine. This is, I mean, the peak, the torque peak, it's not really like the real engine. The real engine kept going to 4,000 and something. This is 3,700, but the numbers are the same. We have 72.9 on the reliability. The service cost is low. The engine is, yes, it's good. It has good economy to it. 20%. I'm using all the octane. The emissions are low. The engine is clean. Has sporty noise to it. It's responsive and it's smooth, which is good. Then the weight is 171 kilograms. Yes, the engine is made from cast iron, the block itself, but everything else is lightweight. The engine is really smooth because it's an inline 6 engine, and all inline 6s are very smooth because they are really balanced well. As you can see, we have the engineering timing is perfectly in between, because this is a I'm not gonna say a high performance engine. This is a performance engine at the time. 276 horsepower. Yes, it was a good number back then, but today, if you have this engine, I would pretty much tune the hell out of it. I would put a lot of high performance parts to it, change the camshaft, change the intake manifold, the exhaust, of course, and put a bigger turbo on it, a better exhaust system, high flow injectors, put a better ECU, tune it, bigger intercooler, put more timing into it, and of course use a higher octane fuel. All of this makes much more power than this one. I mean, 276 out of the box is good, but today we have a lot of cars that are pushing much more than this from the factory. But I love the RBs. The RBs are legendary engines, and I love them all. Alright, so let's fire this puppy up and see what's what. As you can see, it looks magnificent from inside. Listen to that. Let me show you the graph. As you can see, the turbo kicks in really early. 2,300 RPM, 2,288. This is really early for a performance engine. And as you can see, the torque peaks here are 3,600. As you can see, it looks magnificent, or 3,700, and the power keeps on going and going and going all the way to 6,800 RPM. And the engine RPM is limited to 7,000. I mean, as you can see, the internals can go all the way to 10,000 RPM. Like the real engine, because as we all know, the RBs can go much more faster than 7,000 RPM. So what do you think about it? I would love to hear your thoughts below. As I said before, I would love to hear your thoughts about the DET version of the RB26, and what do you think about it? Do you like it? What do you think about it? I would love to hear your thoughts. So thank you so much guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, get subscribed if you are new to my channel, and please keep requesting those amazing engines, because I will make each one of them, as well as if the game supports them, of course. And thank you so much, Mr. Atomic Nerd, for your cool requested video. I mean, who doesn't love the RBs? I mean, I love RBs. I prefer them more than the 2JZ and the 1JZ. I know that the 2JZ is bigger than this one. It's a 3 liter, but this one is 2.6. But I prefer the RB because, as we all know, who doesn't love a Nissan Skyline? It's Godzilla, for God's sake. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you very soon, and I would love to see more amazing requests like this one and more. Search if you have a legendary engine that automation game can support it. Please let me know about it, and it will help more if you know the correct specs for it, so I can make it quickly as possible. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you very soon, and goodbye for now, my friends.